Have you ever put off something so long that even thinking about it feels like a full-time job? Yeah, me too. But here's the wild part. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's fear, wearing pajamas. And the good news? Beating it is way easier than you think. No fancy productivity hacks, no hustle pressure, just 3 small shifts that flip your brain's do it later switch into let's go now. So if your to-do list is haunting you like a ghost from last semester, stick around, because what I'm about to show you might change the way you work forever. Let's be real. Most of us don't procrastinate because we're lazy. We do it because the task feels overwhelming, we don't know where to start, or we're secretly scared we won't do it well. Sound familiar? Here's the thing. You don't need a color-coded calendar to fix this. You just need to understand why your brain is hesitating and how to gently push it forward. Today, I'll walk you through 3 surprisingly simple shifts to help you stop overthinking and start doing. No guilt, no overwhelm, no caffeine overdose. Here's what we're unpacking today. 1. The 2-minute momentum trick. 2. The next tiny step method. And 3. The finish line fix. Let's break them down. Shift 1. The 2-minute momentum trick. Let's say you've got a big essay to write, or taxes, or a long overdue email, and your brain says, not now. Here's the fix. Just start for 2 minutes. Tell yourself, I'm only going to do this for 2 minutes. That's it. Write 1 sentence, open the document, jot down the title. That's all. Why? Because action creates momentum. Once you start, even just a little, your brain shifts gears. Think of it like stepping onto a treadmill. You don't have to sprint, you just have to step on. Shift 2, the next tiny step. Big tasks feel heavy because we imagine the whole mountain at once. So shrink it. Don't think about finishing. Just ask yourself, what's the next tiny, obvious step? Not study for the exam. Just open chapter 3 and highlight 3 things. Not revamp my resume. Just change my job title. Your brain loves simplicity. When the step is tiny and clear, resistance disappears. Shift 3. The finish line fix. Ever avoid a task because you don't even know when it's done? Yeah, that's real. So ask yourself, what does done look like? Don't say, practice my presentation. Say, record myself doing the first 3 slides. Don't say, clean the room. Say, clear just the desk. When the finish line is fuzzy, Have you ever put off something so long that even thinking about it feels like a full-time job? Everyone tells me. But here's the wild part. Actually, procrastination isn't laziness, it's fear wearing pajamas. And the good news? Beating it is way easier than you think. No hacks, no hustle pressure, just 3 small shifts that actually work. So if your to-do list is haunting you like a ghost from last semester, stick around, because what I'm about to show you might change the way you work forever. Let's be real. Most of us don't procrastinate because we're lazy. We procrastinate because the task feels overwhelming, or we're scared we'll fail. So here's what we'll cover today. 3 surprisingly simple shifts. 1. The 2, the next tiny step. And 3, the finish line fix. Let's break it down. Shift 1, the 2-minute momentum trick. You don't have to do it all. Just start for 2 minutes. Write 1 sentence. Open the file. That's it. Action creates momentum. Shift 2, the next tiny step. Shrink the task to 1 small, obvious action. Instead of study, just open chapter 3 and highlight a few points. Instead of Revamp resume, just update one bullet point. Tiny actions work. Shift 3, the finish line fix. Ask yourself, what does done look like? When you know exactly when the task is complete, your brain is more likely to begin. Let's add a bonus strategy, the 10-second window. If something will take less than 2 minutes, do it within 10 seconds of thinking about it. That tiny window can break the hesitation loop instantly. Next, the 3-breath reset. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, out for 4. Repeat 3 times. This brings you back to the present. Quick story. I had a disaster of a closet. Couldn't even look at it. Then one day I said, I'll clean just one shelf. That was enough to clean the whole thing. Someone starting creates motion, and motion beats procrastination. Let's answer a few common questions. First, what if I still can't start? Try changing your environment. New loca.